Hello, Dot Hackers. Today is December 16th, 2021, and as promised by CyberConnect2's Twitter account, we have the first chapter of Dothack GU Begins. Dothack GU Begins is a short webcomic uploaded on a weekly basis into different chapters, regaling the account of Haseo's transition to a player killer, starting all the way back in Dothack Sign as the character Sora. Now, this comic is going to be uploaded weekly. You can check the CC2's Dothack Twitter account to be notified when these comics go live every week. Also, we found out today, unexpectedly, over at Bandai Namco Asia, that there are English versions of this as well. And you can find those over at this address at bnent.asia/hacksign.ch1. This is going to be a PDF file on this webpage. This is just a short URL. They will take you to a longer URL that you can read these weekly, hopefully, all in English. So we're going to take a look at those today. Starting with the artist, Itsuki Hoshi, and the story written by Masayuki Yano. If you don't know who Itsuki Hoshi is, Itsuki Hoshi, I believe, did some artwork for Skies of Arcadia, but in terms of Dothack, they were responsible for the storyboards for Dothack GU Last Recode, as you see right here. These are Itsuki Hoshi's artworks used on the storyboards. And Masayuki Yano should be a familiar name. Masayuki Yano is responsible for the script for Dothack GU Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. And like I said, Dothack Begins is a webcomic. You can view the images individually on the Twitter account for CC2 in Japanese. But today we're going to be looking at the English one, which is a PDF file from Bandai Namco Entertainment Asia. As you see right here, Dothack Sign Chapter 1, Encounter, art by Itsuki Hoshi, and story written by Masayuki Yano. Dothack GU Begins. So this is going to be kind of like Sora's or Haseo's memories, retelling to the best of their knowledge. So some people might get the belief that it is retconning some events, such as the encounter that Tsukasa had with Silver Knight. So let's take a look at that. Dothack Sign Chapter 1 Encounter. And this narrative right here in the boxes is Sora's memories, or his thought process. And you'll see his little hands up here with the controller, and on the next screen you'll see Sora as a 10-year-old with his headphones on playing the World R1. And it starts off with, I don't recall much from then, even if it was just a few years ago. But now and then something makes me remember, just for a moment, like mist clearing. So here we see Sora on top of some rocks looking at some players that happen to be Tsukasa lying on the ground with Silver Knight and two Crimson Knights behind him, and Sora looking down. Page 2 is, it was a world of swords, spells, and monsters. And so the circles are going to be a character speaking. The squares are Sora or Haseo's thoughts. Are you Tsukasa? This is Silver Knight talking, and Tsukasa responding with nothing. Silver Knight says, we belong to the Crimson Knights. We received a report that you can't log out from the game for some reason. You can come to our HQ. Page 3 has, if you refuse, we will have to get rough. You see, we have to be thorough. With these bugs, and then boom, whoa. This is Sora jumping into the battle and asks Tsukasa, so you're Tsukasa? Tsukasa says, who are you? Oh wait, no, that was Silver Knight. Me, just call me Sora. And Tsukasa says nothing while Sora asks, so you really can't log out? And finally, Tsukasa says something. Yeah. Ha! Wow, that's so cool. Come on, let's be friends. I'll help you get away. Huh? Come on, get up. Ah. Oh. Don't let them get away, said one of the Crimson Knights. And you see up here in the top left that Sora might be using a Sprite Ocarina on Tsukasa, and Tsukasa is gating out. And then right before the Crimson Knight moves, Sora just jumps right in and slashes him in half. And you can see in the short little window right there that his body's being cut open. And Sora's smiling sadistically for a 10-year-old. And then it says, I told you, I'm the one you're taking on, okay? The world, an MMORPG. So let's play in this world. So here we have Sora talking to himself in his mind and aloud to the Crimson Knights. And then here's some more of Haseo recalling what happened. I was a player killer. Player killer killer. And the Silver Knight's on the ground. In the game, the world, that hurts. If I wanted to, I'd use my powers to torment other people all day. Tsukasa, huh? What a nice toy I found. Not realizing the sheer weight of the price I'd have to pay in time. And that's it. That is the end of Chapter 1. And next week we'll have Chapter 2. So tell me what you think in the comments below. What do you think about Dothack Begins, about this narrative that they've started. This is all leading up to the Nintendo Switch release of Dothack GU in March of 2022. So we'll be getting more of these every week, and there will be a physical copy of this story in the premium edition called Begins Edition. Currently only in Japan. We don't know if other regions are going to have the limited edition, such as North America or Europe, if they be getting a limited edition version. And if we would be getting a limited edition version, we'll be getting this English version or the Japanese version. So all that's up in the air right now, but be sure to show your support over on the CC2 and Bandai Namco's Twitter accounts, Facebook accounts, Instagram accounts, and YouTube accounts. Let them know that you want this limited edition, the Begins edition, in your region, whether it's North America or Europe, and that you would hopefully get this physical book released to your region. Otherwise, be sure to look at that address, and if you can't view that PDF, which I've heard some people are saying that the PDF doesn't work on mobile, you can download these PDF files over on our Discord server at the link below. And thank you for watching. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and be sure to join our Dothack Discord to get notified of all these updates and more. And thank you for watching.